Hi, welcome everyone back to Let's Play Cold Waters. Last time, we sank a foxtrot with the moss. Actually, it was the torpedoes following the moss, but he torped himself. And it was the moss that was responsible. Anyway, let us continue. Oh, gotta go this way. We are still on the hunt for ballistic missile submarines.
On sonar, lost
rig ship for ultra quiet.
Bearing 280.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 088. Designated Sierra 1.
Not quite sure what this is. One thing I could do is declare it something.
Con sonar,
Check
Sierra
step,
1
surface.
is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant.
Make depth 4 by feet, dive by.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 326. Designated Sierra 2.
Alright, who could this be? Not pinging, so I don't think it's a warship.
Con, dive at 4 by feet, dive by.
Yeah, it looks about right.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
Raise the ESM mast.
Anyone trending radar over here?
Raise the radar mast.
Radar up.
Con sonar, Master 1 is classified as merchant.
Make depth 0 feet, dive by.
Interesting. My
Con
radar
sonar,
can't
new
see.
contact bearing 280. Designated Sierra 3.
November.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Up scope. Lower the radar mast. Make depth 0 feet, dive by. Con, dive at 0 feet, dive by.
Come right to 343 helm I. Con helm, steady course.
Yeah, there's our November. I could assassinate him like I did the Alpha, but I would like to hold on to some of my munitions. 15,000 kilojards that is the boundary or not. Yeah, it is. November and a Victor 1, not what we're here for. This is a surface group. All hands
Sonar
man
new
to best.
contact bearing 334. Designated Sierra 1. Con sonar new contact bearing 041. Designated Sierra 2.
Cash.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Oodaloi.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Raise the ESM mast. Upscope. Lower the ESM mast.
Con sonar new contact bearing 019. Designated Sierra 3. Con sonar new contact bearing 009. Designated Sierra 4. Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Another Oodaloi.
Con sonar Sierra 4 is classified as escort.
Make depth 400 feet. Dive by.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, dive at 400 feet. Dive by.
Con sonar Sierra
Delta.
3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Come right to.
He's on your surface
050.
escort.
Helm aye.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
That is our boomer.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4 bearing 036.
Can they see me? Not quite. Why is the Oodaloi turning around? Depth charges. Somebody knows we're here. Stand by to engage.
Con, fire control, we've lost the
We're gonna
wire.
ripple fire.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 3. Con
Take
sonar,
me up
we are
to
cavitating.
speed.
Make depth 450 feet. Dive by. Make depth 500 feet. Dive by.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 03. Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Con, less than 50 feet below the keel. Con, dive at 500 feet, dive by.
Come left 2.
Con sonar
Con, helm, steady course. Con, come right 2. 224, helm I.
RVUs.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
On, our planes have been damaged. On, our control has been damaged. Control parties, lay to the machinery space.
I've lost my fire control.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
On, dive planes have been repaired. Damage control parties, lay to the control room.
Come left 2. 161, helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 054.
Con, helm, steady course.
Time to go dancing.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 010. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, a search plane too.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 07.
Con, knuckle formed.
Delta's
Con sonar,
cavitating.
torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 112.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 500 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 017.
Con, knuckle formed. 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 Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 030. Contact.
Con, knuckle formed.
Come on, Knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Which way is it gonna turn is the question.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last
It's not
bearing
gonna turn at all.
071. Contact breaking up.
There it goes. Now it goes into re-attack.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, we sunk the Delta. One
Con,
torp is
knuckle
gone.
formed.
Me and him now.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
Go straight. Slow it down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 5
As soon as
knots.
that weapon explodes, we're done here. We've done it. Delta 3 was the ballistic missile submarine, so we did not get to face off with the Typhoon. However, this was different. When I very first played the game in an LA, I had a showdown with an Alpha and 2 Sierras, or was it a Sierra and 2 Alphas? It was something like that, and a Typhoon. This was a surface group that was escorting. 2 Udoys, a Krevac, and a Kilo were escorting the Delta 3. We lost our damage control. However, we just beat the game. Red Rebellion, May 12th, 1985. Tens of thousands of protesters, mostly in the Caucasus. I believe that's where that is. I don't know how to pronounce that. Latvia and Estonia have spilled into the streets demanding democratic elections and the end to the ongoing conflict with the West. Reports are still sketchy, but witnesses claim the severe crackdown by local authorities have done nothing but incite further protests. The political destabilization behind the Iron Curtain has had a noticeable trickle-down effect on the front lines, and NATO forces have taken advantage of the situation. Soviet opposition appears to be wavering as defections across the lines into the West are increasing day by day. Also on May 12, 1985, the Soviet Union collapses. The war with the West has come to an abrupt halt as the Soviet Union fractures, with some regions even falling into civil war. NATO forces have moved quickly, regaining lost ground all the way back to pre-war borders. Attempts are made to contain the volatile situation and aid the civilians streaming out of the former Soviet Union. The unexpected end to the conflict came as a shock to analysts who admit the power of the people have been grossly overlooked. Although economically weakened and her satellite states breaking off, Russia remains a formidable military power. But for now, the Cold War is over. Our campaign lasted for 60 days. We completed 18 missions, 2 land strikes, 2 insursions, 1 capital ship sunk, the Kirov, 20 other warships sunk, 27 submarines, and 11 merchantmen, for a total of 59 enemy ships sunk. Almost 1 for every day we were at war. 28,000 tons of capital ships. 108,230,000 tons of hostile other classification of warships. 123,915 tons of enemy submarine, and 91,960 enemy merchant tonnage sunk, for a grand total of 352,105 Soviet tons sent to the bottom. The final outcome: upon returning home, you are hailed as a war hero, receiving requests for interviews, and numerous other public appearances. The rapid collapse of the Soviet Union has ended the Cold War and ushered in an era of lasting peace. We got 5 medals, everyone. We did it. SSN 612, USS Guardfish of the Thresher / Permit class. We've beaten the game. The final encounter was not what I thought it was. And my initial plan was actually to sink the Udaloy and then leave, because I thought I was going to have an all-submarine battle. I'm glad that we identified the Delta there, or I may have totally missed it. And then the game would have ended. There is all of our crew voices. And that's a very pretty looking aircraft. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the Sea Whiz in action. I was trying to get into a scenario, we may see it in this credit scene, but it is really impressive sounding when the Sea Whiz is going. We got to see a little bit of this, though, me blowing up Mermans. That's an RBU going. I really did wish that I got into a scenario where I could sit at range and fling missiles at enemy warships. I needed to come across an enemy who didn't have one of those. An SSN or an SS-14N. That was somebody's magazine going up. But yeah, more Cold Waters content is most assuredly on the way. We're done with a single campaign. I may go back into this campaign. We may explore the 1968 campaign. We may explore the 2000 South China Sea campaign. Again, we may... Oh, we got the crew voices listed again. Oh, it's looping. That's what's going on. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and exit out of this. So, allow me to give you a preview of what we could be doing next. We just finished this campaign. We may go back into this campaign. We could play in this campaign, which could be interesting. We have this campaign, which I haven't even touched myself. So that would be a pure blind campaign. Or, if I go back, we could just explore some quick missions. Like, ambush. Let us play with one of the Soviet boats. I may show off this boat, because I really enjoy this boat. But anyway, this has been Cold Waters with the USS Guardfish, SSN 612. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.